My name was on the street. And we bounce from this here, I'm gonna go down in them corners, let them people know word did not get back to me. Let them know Marlo stepped to any motherfucker, Omar, Barksdale, whoever. My name is my name.
They might get on the internet and on the camera and do I don't talk down on them. I just see them twin. Everybody do their thing.
Listen. A lot of them niggas, net beef and internet beef, bro. I swear to God, none of our niggas does that.
Yo, what's that word, everybody? Hey, listen, I have to do a part 2 to Young Money's top killers. Now, we got to talk about 051 Wu because he was just shot and killed outside of a bar, I want to say last week. Now, ever since the death of Wu, I decided to look into YM. I don't know why, you all. I just had a hunch, like, look into Young Money. Because I remember, and shout out Demon Murder. I remember Demon Murder told me, he was like, Chris, 051 is nothing but cold-hearted, heartless killers. And I'm like, come on, Demon Murder, stop it. These guys are not killers. They some smooth, getting money, hooping type niggas. And I should have known that a guy named Demon Murder would have known. You get what I'm saying? But I'm like, no, not YM, not Young Money. Dead ass serious, y'all. I'm not, y'all might think I'm trolling. Not trolling. Not trolling whatsoever. Because y'all gotta understand, like, I used to live right next to a lot of these niggas. So this is like, no way. No way, you all. Because they just didn't act like top killers. So I'm like, I'm still like shocked by this, right? So 4 years ago, I watched the Zach TV interview with Young Money. And I watched the interview with Young Money because I heard TTB Ned saying that Dirk was hating on him because he was cool with Louis. And y'all know, like, man, Louis the GOAT, bro. Louis made drill. You know, I ain't gonna say Louis made drill. You know what I'm saying? Louis a part of that, though. You know what I'm saying? He a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Pac made drill and Louis carried that torch. So that interview always caught my attention. And another part of the interview that caught my attention was when Zach got in that room with them guys and they was about to take his life. So this interview has always been a classic interview. But you all, the last person that I looked at in this interview was 051 Wu. Because listen, you all, 051 Wu was well put together. His hair was cut. He wasn't ashy. He was smiling. And during the time when I was watching the interview, he was big up at Zach TV. Yeah, Zach, get your money. I ain't hating on you. He was saying free the ops. Like, he was saying all that good stuff. So I was just assuming that Wu was just a getting money type of guy, right? But then I'm thinking, like, all right, why was Wu shot and killed, bro? Like, then, you know, I'm looking at Wu pressing niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what's going on? So, like, I'm like, let me go back and look at this interview. So I'm going back and I'm looking at the Zach TV interview with fresh eyes. And the same interview that I seen 5 years ago is not the same interview that I'm seeing in 2026 because I'm looking at Wu a little bit different. Now I'm starting to realize, you all, that smile that he was portraying in the camera to Zach TV, it wasn't a smile, you all. It was an actual growl. Like he was trying to compose himself. And actually, you all, Wu had a lot of emotional intelligence because I thought he was shouting out Zach. He wasn't shouting out Zach. He was trying to convince himself not to kill Zach because Zach was just a cameraman, even though Zach was over there instigating that shit. This is what this was about. But you wasn't going to get Wu to say. That's why Zach was like, man, shout out Wu, because Zach knew what it was. Zach knew what it was and Wu knew what it was, but ain't nobody else know what it was. Now, you got to also, when you watch these interviews, right, and when you look at these pictures, you got to pay attention to who's in the center. You got to pay attention to who is in the center of these pictures, who is in the center of these interviews, because whoever is in the center is the leader. And if you notice, Wu was in the center of that entire frame, and everybody was gathered around him. And Wu was the most harmless individual in the crowd. But at the end of the day, you all, I'm starting to realize that we don't know what Wu do because we not in the streets. However, now I finally understand what people saying because you know your ops. They saying they know they ops. So here's the thing. Wu know that them niggas knew what he did. Because listen, it don't matter if you wear no mask. It don't matter if you wear no mask. You know who that is behind that mask. You know. You can tell by the person's eyes. You can tell by the person's body build. You can tell by the complexion. You can tell by the hands. You know that's that person shooting at you. It don't matter if he wearing a mask. It don't matter if he got a mask on. You know who that nigga is. And that's what Wu was telling him. He said, I will never get on here and tell. He said, I will never get on here and tell you all what I do. And listen, you all. Wu died never telling the internet what he did. But he said, when you see me, you see Melly. And when you see Melly, you see me. And even to this day, you all, even to this day, you will never ever find, this is probably the only top killer video you will ever see of Wu. But the only body we know that he allegedly got is Zoo. And that's cause Driller alluded that he got down on Zoo, and Zoo was chief of 46. And Melly was the general, you all. Excuse me, Melly Way Wu was the general. So yeah, y'all. I'm gonna play this. Listen, I forgot. I gotta play this Zach TV clip because I want y'all to like listen to him, like listen to this gangster shit. You get what I'm saying? Like he like, yeah, I'm BDK. He like, I'm BDK, free Fido. And then he got them. Now I finally know why they throwing up them wires, bro. On phone them, I finally know why Wu and Melly was throwing up them wires for Fido, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fido with all that devil shit, dog. I ain't only lied to you. That's just what this shit is about. That's why they were never gonna be that why. Come on them. They could never be that why, cause Fido was with that why shit, y'all. They got that devil shit from their daddy. They was never gonna turn their back on the wise. This is crazy, yeah. So listen, I'm gonna play this clip, but I just wanted to let y'all know that 051 Wu was Young Money's top killer. He was one of their top killers, you all. You know what I'm saying? It's alleged that he got down on Zoo, bro. Now let's play this Zach TV clip.
What's up, my boy? I already know what it is. 46K, I already know. Young Money, man, this shit is on my neck, man. You see it, Zach?
I see, man.
Catch it, Zach. You know what I'm saying? I just tell him sneak dissing and talking like females, nigga. We ain't with none of that, man. Keep the shit where it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sneak this in the streets. This shit ain't about that. For real.
What's your name for the count, my nigga?
Woo, man. They know who I am, man. It's Woo, man. Woo the kid, man. Free roam.
My nigga.
Free roam
My
for
nigga.
real, man.
My nigga.
Free roam for real, man. Y'all already know, man.
We need Rondo out here.
Nah, I ain't gotta say too much.
You see what's on his
I'm
neck?
not gonna talk about
Look at that on his
nothing I
neck.
did, nothing I did.
Hey, look, Fido.
Nah, don't say that. They know who I am, Lil Fido. That's the other name. Lil Fido, they know.
What the fuck I'm doing that? What's
But
up?
we ain't gotta say that though, you hear me?
That's what it is.
Free the guys and free the ops, man. Nigga, shout out to Zach TV.
My nigga, man.
You know what
Love,
I'm saying,
bro.
nigga, free roam.
My nigga.
I swear to God, G. Hope you get on though, man, cause he been doing this
Who's
shit.
your
My
phone?
nigga.
Man.
My phone just died.
Hey, Woo, that's real nigga shit. I fuck with you.
He been doing his thing,
Fuck
man.
with you
Hey,
for
what?
that.
Yeah,
What's
we
your phone, Why?
did interviews with and nothing that
Who's on?
business over personal,
Hold on,
everything,
hold on.
man. Young Money 051, man. This shit is for real, man. And I'm BD, but I'm BDK. Them niggas know what's going on, man. Y'all already know I be rocking, man. But I fuck with I still fuck with a few of them, but me and Brother B. Where we from, Brother B?
I'm 067, 6217.
We already know what it is, man. Big Bernie and them, though. Ask them when next time you do the video with Lil Bernie, what? Big Bernie, they know who I am. Them my blood. Niggas better start getting out here. Everybody gonna be getting booked once niggas keep sneak this in and don't know how to talk to each other.
Motherfuckers be talking all that shit.
Here,
They don't be speaking
I
about
don't
them
talk.
real niggas that got
Y'all won't never hear my name. Nothing I did, nothing I did.
Who you?
Twins, man, they know who he is. Melly and Wu. Y'all know, man. Been doing this shit since we was J high. For real. And that ain't no, see what I'm saying? No lie. That's real rap. Shout out to Zach TV Free Wrong, man.
My nigga, love, bro, love.
R.I.P. Lil Mark, man. R.I.P.
Oh, yeah.
Zico. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Fats.
my little cousin, Lil Mark, my little
Free
brother.
Lil Twan.
Fats,
Free Lil Mick.
Free Kiki,
Free
Lil
all
Mick,
them niggas
free
telling.
Rocco,
R.I.P.
Manky,
Free all them niggas.
free
man, 'cause they just
Grandson,
told-
R.I.P. Manky, free Kills. Sometimes free all the guys, free all the ops too.
Free all the ops. We need them out.
Please get back out.
Y'all
So
already
we can
know,
link.
man. Shout out to Zach TV though, man.
My
Hope you
nigga.
go somewhere and get something, man. You see what I'm saying?
My nigga, love,
Somebody put
bro.
some money in that man's pocket because he is doing his thing in this city, man.
Love,
For real.
Niggas ain't ready for the demons in my loose screws.
This is
Niggas ain't
Zico
ready
right
for the
here.
Yeah,
demons.
rest of Zeke.
These Zeeks,
This is what we do for Zeke every night. So
Every
listen,
night, man. Day in,
rest in peace
day
to all
out.
the guys, man. Free all the guys. They know what
This
it
shit- it's
is.
the
They might
reason
get on
we
the
do it.
internet and on the camera and do what. I don't talk down on the house, you see what I'm saying? Everybody do their thing in these
Listen,
streets.
listen. A lot of them niggas, net beef and internet beef, bro. I swear to God, none of our niggas does that, bro.
No,
All us get
Zach,
money.
I swear to God. Ask these people what room and what he do.
Motherfucker.
On the money side, I'm not talking on the streets.
Right.
That's nothing.